Hi students, good afternoon. In the last video, we have discussed the division algorithm for polynomials. So today, we are going to discuss some problems from exercise number 2.3. Let's start. So here the question, divide the polynomial p of x by the polynomial g of x and find the quotient and remainder. So here the first question, p of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 and g of x is x square minus 2. This is the question. So we have to divide this polynomial by this g of x. Then we need to find out the quotient and the remainder. So before we start the division, first of all, we have to check whether the given two polynomials are in the standard form. Standard form that we have learned in the last class. What is standard form? Standard form means arranging the terms of a polynomial in their descending order of the power of the variable. That is what is the standard form that we have discussed in the last class and you have learned in class 9 also, right? Okay. So this we have to check first whether the given two polynomials. What are the given two polynomials? Dividend and the divisor. What is the dividend here? Here p of x. We have to divide p of x. So p of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 is the dividend. Then what is the divisor? By this g of x. So that is the divisor. Let us see that here both the p of x and g of x are in the standard form. Okay, so let us start the division. Before that, here given answer, p of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. Then g of x is equal to x square minus 2. These are the two given polynomials. P of x is the dividend and g of x is the divisor. So let us start the division now, right? So for that we write the divisor and dividend in a particular form. So let us write this in this. Okay, so p of x we write here and the g of x and g of x, that is divisor, we write here. So p of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. Then divisor is x square minus 2. And we know the first step of the division. What is the first step of the what is the first step of the division? Yes, that is we divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor, right? So here it is x cube and it is here x square. So x cube divided by x square. What is x cube divided by x square? X cube divided by x square. So x cube divided by x square, that is this is equal to x into x into x divided by x into x, x into x. So 2 times x, let us cancel from both numerator and the denominator. So what remains there? Only x. So x cube divided by x square is x. So we write x in the quotient. Okay, so x is the first term in the quotient. Now we continue the division process. That is, we multiply each term of the divisor by this first term of the quotient, that is by x. So x into x square. What is x into x square? X into x square is x cube. Then next x into minus 2. So minus 2x. That we write, see, in the x column. Here one x square column is there. Here minus 2 into x is minus 2x, that we write just below this 5x. Okay, so that you take care. Now subtract. So x cube minus x cube, 0. Now minus 3x square, then 5x minus minus 2x. So it is plus 7x. Okay. Here, instead of subtracting, we change the sign, then we add. Okay. Or 5x minus minus of x. So that is plus. So 5x plus 2x becomes 7x minus 3. So here remains minus 3x square plus 7x minus 3. This is the remainder in the first step. Now we check the degree of this remainder and the degree of the divisor. Check whether the degree of this remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. Check. Is it less than? No, it is equal. So let us continue the division process. For that, yes, we take this remainder as the new dividend. We take this minus 3x square plus 7x minus 3 as the new dividend. Now we divide again the first term of this new dividend by the first term of this divisor. So minus 3x square divided by x square. What is minus 3x square divided by x square? So here x square is a common factor in numerator and denominator. So let us cancel it out. So there remains now minus 3 only. Again we continue the division process. That is, we multiply this minus 3 by each term in the divisor, right? Okay. So minus 3 into x square, that is minus 3x square. Then minus 3 into minus 2. Minus into minus, plus. 3 into 2 is 6. So this is plus. So again you have to write here plus 6. Okay. Now minus 3x square, subtraction. Minus 3x square, 0. This is 7x. Then minus 3 minus 6. So minus 9. Now again this is the remainder now. Okay, what remains here? 7x minus 9. So 7x minus 9 is the remainder. Again we check whether the degree of this remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. Is it? Right. It is. Here the degree of the remainder is 1. Here it is 2. So the degree of this remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. So let us stop the division process there. Okay, we stop. We continue this division process till we get a 0 as the remainder or the degree of the remainder less than this degree of the divisor. Here it is less than, right? Okay, so division process ends here. Okay, so now we have to write the quotient and the remainder. What is the quotient here? The quotient is x minus 3. So quotient is equal to x minus 3. Then what is the remainder there? Remainder is equal to 7x minus 9. Okay, this is the answer, right? Okay, now let us do the next question. Okay, let us see the second question. P of x is x raised to 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. G of x is equal to x square plus 1 minus x. So here the dividend is P of x, x raised to 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5, and divisor is x square plus 1. Okay, so before we start the division, what we have to check? Yes, we have to check whether the given two polynomials are in the standard form. Are they standard form? Are they in standard form? Check. Okay, here P of x, which is in the standard form. But what about G of x? No, G of x is not in the standard form. So first step, we have to arrange the terms of this G of x. Okay, that is the That is we have to do before we start the division process. So arrange g of x in standard form. So g of x is equal to, we write the terms of g of x in the descending order of the power of variable. So the highest power is here x square, then next 1, so minus x, then plus 1. Now it is in the descending order of the power of the variable, x square minus x plus 1. Now let us start the division. So we write the dividend and divisor in a particular form. So dividend is x raised to 4 minus 3x square. So there is no x cube term there. So for our convenience, we write some x cube term. How? See, actually in the given polynomial there is no x cube term. So for our convenience, we write it as 0x cube. One x cube term we write, at the same time its coefficient is 0. So there is no value. That we write only for our convenience. Then minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Then divisor x square minus x plus 1. Then as usual, or as we have done in the last problem, we divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So here the first term is x raised to 4. Let us divide x raised to 4 by x square. So x raised to 4 can be written as x square into x square divided by this x square. So 1x square let us cancel out from numerator and denominator. So what else remains there? X square. So x raised to 4 divided by x square is x square. Now we multiply each term of the divisor by this x square. Okay, so x square into x square, x raised to 4, then x square into minus x cube, then plus 1 into x square, x square. Let us subtract now. Okay, so x raised to 4 minus x raised to 4, 0. 0x cube minus x cube. So it is plus x cube. That is, we just change the sign of this and add it. So plus x cube. Then 3x square minus x square. That is minus 4x square plus 4x plus 5. Right? Then next we check the degree of the remainder and the degree of the divisor. Check, is it less than the degree of the divisor? No, it is greater than the degree of the divisor. So we take this remainder as the new dividend. Again we continue the same steps. That is, we consider this now, this remainder as the new dividend. So we divide the first term of this new dividend by the first term of the divisor. So x cube divided by x square. What gives? Gives x. So we write it in the quotient. So next we multiply each term of the divisor by this x. So x into x square, x cube. Again x into minus x square. Then x into 1 plus x. So this is equal to x cube. Then next we subtract it. X cube minus x cube, 0. Minus 4x square minus x square. Okay, so it is plus x square. So minus 4x square plus x square, that is minus 3x square. Now 4x minus x plus 3x plus 5. Again this is the remainder now. Now again we check the degree of this remainder and the degree of the divisor, which is not less than the degree of the divisor, so we continue the division process. Again we consider this minus 3x square plus 3x plus 5 as the new dividend, so we divide the first term of this new dividend by the first term of the divisor. So minus 3x square divided by x square. So x square we cancel out from numerator and denominator, right? Okay, so what remains then? See, minus 3x square divided by x square. We divide this minus 3x square by the first term of the divisor, x square, that is this. So this x square cancelled, then minus 3 remains. So minus 3. Next we multiply each term of the divisor by this minus 3. So minus 3 into x square, minus 3x square. Minus 3 into minus x, plus 3x. Minus 3 into minus 1, minus 3. So this is equal to 3x square minus 3x square minus 3x square becomes 0. 3x minus 3x, 0. 5 minus 3. So it is plus 8. Check the degree of this new remainder and the degree of the divisor. What is the degree of this 8? 0. Here it is 2. So which is less than the degree of the divisor. So let us stop the division process here, right? Okay. So this is the division process. So let us write the quotient and the remainder. So what is the quotient? So quotient is equal to x square plus x minus 3. Then what is the remainder now? 8. So remainder is equal to, this is the answer. Okay, any doubt? Very simple. Then let's move to the next question. Next question. Here p of x is equal to x raised to 4 minus 5x plus 6. G of x 2 minus x square. So as usual here the dividend is p of x and the divisor is g of x. So what is the first step? Again we have to check whether the given two polynomials are in the standard form or not. Are they in the standard form? You check. Yes, here p of x is in the standard form. What about g of x? Is it in standard form? No, it is not in the standard form. So we have to arrange g of x in the standard form, right? Okay, so arrange g of x in the standard form. So g of x is equal to, so here given, so here g of x is given as 2 minus x square, right? So while we are arranging this g of x in the standard form, we write the highest power variable first. So that is minus, that term we write first. So it is minus x square. So minus x square plus 2. So now let us start the division. Okay. So p of x is x raised to 4. Here there is no x cube term and x square term. So we simply write 0x cube, that only for our convenience. 0x cube plus 0x square, then plus 5x plus 6. Now what is the divisor? It is minus x square plus 2. So what is the first step? Yes, we divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. Okay, so x raised to 4 is the first term in the dividend. What is the first term in the divisor now? Minus x square. So x raised to 4 divided by x square. This we have to divide, minus x square. So this is equal to, we know x raised to 4 is x square into x square divided by minus x square. So one x square we cancel from both numerator and denominator. Then what else remains now? X square divided by minus 1, that is minus x square. So that minus x square we write in the quotient. Okay. So next we continue the division process, that is we have to multiply each term of the divisor by this first term in the quotient. So minus x square into minus x square, minus into minus becomes plus, then x square into x square, x raised to 4. Then minus x square into 2, that is minus 2x square. So that we write in the x square column, minus 2x square. Next, subtract. So x raised to 4 minus x raised to 4, 0. 0x cube, there is no need to write. Then 0x square minus minus 2x square. So this minus of minus become plus. Plus. So this becomes 2x square, then plus 5x plus 6. This is the remainder. Okay, what remains? 2x square plus 5x plus 6. Next we check whether the degree of this remainder is less than the degree of this divisor. Is it? It is not less than. So let us continue the division process. For that we consider this remainder as the new dividend. Okay. So the new dividend is here 2x square plus 5x plus 6. So just like in the first step, we continue this. That is, we divide the first term of this new dividend by the first term of this new divisor. Okay. So 2x square divided by minus x square. So x square cancels. Then what remains? 2 by minus 1, that is minus 2. That minus 2 we write in the quotient. Next we multiply each term of the divisor by this minus 2. So minus 2 into minus x square plus 2x square. Then minus 2 into plus 2 minus 4. Subtract. So 2x square minus 2x square becomes 0. 5x. 6 minus minus 4. Minus of minus becomes then this plus 10. Now check what is the degree of this remainder and the degree of the divisor. Degree of the remainder is here 1. Then what is the degree of the divisor there? 2. So 1 less than 2, that is the degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. So let us stop the division process here. Okay. So the 5x plus 10 is the remainder. When we divide this x raised to 4 minus 5x plus 6 by minus x square plus 2, we get the remainder 5x plus 10. Okay. Let us write the quotient is equal to minus x square minus 2. Then remainder is equal to 5x plus 10. Okay. So this is the first question from exercise 2.3. Okay. So thank you.